All right, guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to present the diagnostic. Sometimes we call it a diagnostic pitch. And the reason you would use this, oh, my book's all twisted up. The reason you would use this is when you go into a plumbing call and you have to dig further, you have to investigate, do some kind of testing. It's not obvious, it's going to require more things. Check in with your managers specifically for the types of diagnostics we have, what's included with them, and how you would choose which one. But I'm going to show you the actual model of how to do it. All right. You can follow along with your books if you want, and make sure you catch these bullets just right. But I'm going to do something kind of like this. I'm going to go find my homeowner and then show them. So, Gary, you'll just kind of be my customer, okay?
Okay.
All right, Gary. Thank you for showing me what's going on here with this. The slab leak. You're really concerned about it. I can tell it's definitely something you want to address today. And unfortunately, I haven't seen anything obvious so far. So I need to go ahead and share with you what I'm going to do next. Is that okay?
That sounds great.
All right. So we're going to do what's called a diagnostic or troubleshooting. And let me explain how this works. This is a diagram of how your home is put together. You may know some of this. I'm just sharing it with everybody. Your plumbing system actually has 4 or 5 major components. You've got the drainage system, the venting, the hot and cold water, and the gas lines. So there's a lot going on in this system, and everything's kind of working together. When a system like this in your laundry room isn't working properly, it could be several contributing factors in either one of those systems. So what I'm going to do, just to make sure I find out exactly what is the problem, so I can guarantee to fix it right for you today, I'm going to go ahead and perform that troubleshooting and repair. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to disconnect this equipment here, and I'm going to put some special connections on the line. I'm going to pressurize it properly. That way we can figure out where is that water potentially coming out, or where is that issue occurring from. We're going to use some special equipment to do that because it helps us pinpoint with accuracy. And let me share with you what that includes, okay?
Okay.
So what's included in this repair is if I have to open a hole in the wall or something and make a minor repair in a piece of pipe to stop the leak, I'll fix it up and you're good to go. Awesome. That's already included. Okay. What it does not include is any patching or repairing of the sheetrock, or if I have to open up the floors and do anything underground, okay?
I got you.
But if I discover that that's necessary, I'm not just going to fix a bunch of stuff and surprise you with a bill. What I'll do is I'll stop, I'll show you what's going on, and I'll give you some options and approval before I go any further.
Okay.
Does that sound good so far?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so we have several levels of troubleshooting that we do on a home. Based on what I've seen so far in your home, it's definitely not the extreme.
Ooh, that's a relief.
Yeah, that's for older homes with much more complex systems and serious issues. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
All right. But because we're talking about issues in a couple different areas over here, and it's not isolated to one thing, kind of like a dishwasher or appliance, it's not a minor either.
Okay.
So where I need to get started is on the moderate. I just need your approval for this and we'll get started.
Okay, let's go ahead and do it.
Okay, great. Now, you remember they told you about the dispatch fee on the phone, the $79?
Yes, sir.
Cool. I'm just going to add that to that. I'll write it on my paperwork, and with your signature, I'll get to work.
Okay, let's go ahead and do it.
Okay, great.
Just don't find anything bad.
Oh, no, I definitely won't.
Okay.
All right, so in this quick follow-up video, this is to our diagnostic presentation. I'm going to have Gary pretend there's a couple concerns that might pop up here. So one of them is sometimes, why do you have 2 columns of pricing? What's the deal with that? Or how come it's this one and not that one? Or can't you just fix just the one thing? We'll just kind of do those different ones, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and pick one of those. So it's definitely not the extreme because that's for older homes with much more complex systems. Because it's not isolated to one thing like a dishwasher, it's not the minor either. Where I need to get started is right here. It's called the moderate. And with your approval, I can get to work.
Okay, you said it's not too extreme. How come we can't just keep it at that bottom option?
Oh, the minor? Yeah, I would love to if that was appropriate, but in my 12 years of plumbing experience, I've just known that this type of issue, because I see symptoms in a few different areas, it's not isolated to just one spot. If it was, that's where I would have started. But the moderate gives me what I need to get into the system properly and look at all those things and provide the best solution possible so it's accurate.
Okay. But it won't be any more than that.
No, absolutely not. This does include the repair, and I guarantee it won't change. If I find that this won't fix it, Gary, I'm going to come and show you why, and I'm going to take this off when we move forward with the actual repair. You're not going to pay for both, but that's why we have a diagnostic, to figure out what is exactly going on.
Okay.
Yep. But it includes the basic repair, and if it's not, I'll stop immediately and show you why.
That's great.
Can I get your approval to move forward?
I would say so. Let's go
Okay,
ahead.
Great. The other one is, why is there 2 columns of pricing? That's
Oh yeah. Why do you have 2 columns?
Hey, great question. Remember earlier at the door when I asked you if you were a member of our family plan or our maintenance club?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. This is one of the main benefits for being a member is they save money on everything that we do. I can definitely share more about that while we're here today. There's a lot of other cool things involved as well. But since you're not a member yet, this is where we get started. If you decide to move forward with that before I leave today, I'll drop it down and you'll get to save some money.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll talk about that once we know for sure.
Sure. And if you have questions along the way, but of course, ask. I'm happy to tell you. But this is where I need to get started. Can I have your approval?
You have my approval.
Okay, great. I'm just going to add the dispatch fee to that real quick on the paperwork.
Okay.
And then we'll get your approval and we'll get it done.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay, how we doing on time today? You all right? You're going to be here for an hour or two? This could take me a minute.
I'm working from home, so
Awesome.
I'm here.
So you're working from home. Okay, I definitely want to respect your time and your business and whatnot. So there will be times where I need to share information or get information. Can I just sort of wave at you or knock on the door, or how do you prefer?
Just light tap at the door.
Like tap? Okay.
Yes.
And if you're busy at that moment, just let me know. I'll hang back. And then as soon as you're available, we'll get a little more information. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
But I'll make sure I have as much info as I can before I come back to you.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Just in case I need to explore any other areas of the system or rooms in the home, is there any area you need me to stay away from?
I will. I'll move the dogs, out of my bedroom. 'Cause that's where the master bath is, and I'll put them outside.
Cool.
Okay.
I always like to ask about pets. Really cool.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, as soon as I have a little more info, I'll let you know.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
What's the pets' names?
Oh, that's Beethoven and Husky.
Husky and Beethoven. Awesome. Great. Is it okay if I pet him or give him a treat?
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's completely fine.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Thanks again, Gary.
Hey, for sure, and thank you.
All right, man.